Hi guys, trying to clear stuff stored in the loft. Got quite a few Christmas decorations. Just had a look at this one. Obviously bought it in a charity shop some time ago. The blue label indicates to me St. Peter's Hospice charity shop. Cost me £1.99 and it says decoration only, indicating it doesn't work. Well, I've just put a couple of batteries in there. It should take size C, I think that is, C or D. But I've put double A's in there with adapters on them to make them fill the space. Hinge is broken, but that's a minor detail. And it almost works. Music plays. Middle position. Now we've got off, middle position and on. The middle position, I can feel the motor running and we have no music. And push it all the way on, then we get the music as well. So clearly the motor is not driving the animation. So we'll have a little look, see if there's anything really simple we can fix. I should think that I've done a video on this before if I search back through my archives. I didn't show you. Holiday Creations 1993. Right, what have we got? Batteries out. Well, oh, there's the electric motor, I think. No, that's a speaker. Oh dear, that means the electric motor's right up inside somewhere. So that'll be the music chip, or music circuit board with a chip on it. Well, that's the speaker, but I don't see any wires going to it. What's going on there? Oh, that's odd. Looks like if we undo that screw, then Santa will come apart. I really don't want to do a lot of work on this. I'm trying to clear up space. I'll have a look elsewhere, see if there's anything obvious that's going to come apart. That confuses me that I could feel vibration. So I thought the vibration was coming down here. That motor must be right up inside. I thought there might have been a motor sitting here with a drive going up through the legs. Well, I figured out why there's no wires going to the speaker. We've actually damaged it, taking it apart. Those green wires and that is the corner of the speaker. Why on earth would it have been glued in place like that? But that's what that is. That's the speaker, somehow or other, had glue on it, and that stuck it to the bottom of the battery box. So when I lifted the battery box off, it's broken the speaker. So we'll have no sound now. Oh dear me, we have gone backwards. Well, if it's one of your things, that's what a naked Santa looks like. Okay, I know I've got some spare speakers somewhere, so we can probably replace that speaker. 1996 Holiday Creations. Oh, that's what it said on the bottom. Incorporated. Made in China. Right, from the looks of it, we should be able to take some screws out the back there and get him off. It does look like he's been glued together. But hopefully we only need to take that top section off. Right, after a lot of effort, I've managed to pop the front off here. It's got this glue everywhere holding it together. At least we can see the electric motor. It wouldn't surprise me if that's just not gripping on the rubber drive there. It might be as simple as that. Right, motor is running. So it's not that part of it that's the problem. Which is more annoying, because that does mean we've got to try and get him right apart and get in there and have a look at the gearbox. And we can only do that if we take his head off. I have to undo these spring clip washer things, get the little bars out, and then we can get to the gearbox. That was not easy, but we managed to do it. I had to get the two little pins out of his head, out of his neck, so we could release that, because that actually, the pins went straight through there. So it looks like I'll have to finish trying to get that released all the way around there, then we can slide the back out the way, and then we should be able to release the gearbox, or at least work on it. Right, got that off. There might even be a clip going around there, don't know. Whatever it was still well glued all the way around here. So now we can take the gearbox apart. Okay, back in a minute when I've undone these screws. I can't imagine anybody watching my video for information on how to do this, but I will just show that bit was held in place by that on the back, and that post there you squeeze together to flatten it a bit so it actually lifts off out of that slot. And then this one we're going to have to take off as well, otherwise we can't separate the cover on the gearbox. So that one's going to slide out there. It's got a little hook. Well, I think we'll find that's what makes it swing. We'll look in a minute. Maybe, yeah, thinking about that. Okay, is this going to lift off easily? Yes, it is. Or is it? Something's still holding it. Oh, okay. Well, if we can find that on the floor again in a minute. So that turns that gear there. That would be turning that one, which turns that one, which doesn't appear to be turning the next one. Oh, because I got it lifted up too far. Okay, now I can see. So they are all turning. Let's go a bit closer. All right, look, push from the back. And I think we're free. Yeah, we're free. Ah, right, so it's that cam that's doing the work, lifting this up and down. Push that back in again. Oh, it is going up. And down. Now that I've got it back together again, I can see the problem. So the motor is turning this drive wheel, but if we look in there, the gear that is on the drive wheel shaft is not turning. It's obviously loose, not gripping onto that shaft. Because if it was, it would be turning that wheel. But it's not. It's probably split. I didn't notice, but it wouldn't surprise me if that's split. That's the usual problem we get. Well, you could say lucky guess, but the fact is this is fairly common. I just get my fingernails either side of it and pull it. You see there's a gap. So it's split. Looks like 10 teeth to me. So we'll see if we've got anything in my stock of gears to replace it. Well, I've got 10 teeth to match the broken one, but I haven't got anything with the size, that size hole in it. I could try drilling one out. That will weaken it, and it'll probably break just like that one has. Oh, where are we? So that's probably not a good idea. Because if I put it all back together again and it fails within a few minutes, then I've just wasted my time, haven't I? I could have a look online, see if I can order some. You have to buy them in a pack of sort of 10, 20, 50, something like that. I'll measure that shaft, see what size we need. You can see it's much bigger than the hole in the gear that I've got. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave us a comment so I know how I'm doing. And somewhere up here there'll be some links to related playlists. Thanks again.